With DIYs back together on Monday Night Raws now, I decided to put them inside WWE 2K23 and give them 1 year to try and win the Raw Tag Team titles. Now we are starting off here at WrestleMania Backlash, and let's see if they make it onto the card. Right now we got Big E, Shinsuke, T-Bar, Veer, Boogs, LA Knight, Gunter, Ricochet. We have the Dirty Dogs versus the OC, Alpha Kenny versus the Usos, but no DIY to start it off. Let's see who wins the tag titles though, because this is gonna be very important, and the Usos retain the tag team championships. Now we are back on Monday Night Raw following the pay-per-view. The Usos taking on RK Bro, and we still have no DIY. Now we simulate forward to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. We got the Usos taking on RK Bro for the Raw tag team titles. The New Day taking on Veer and Jinder, and there is gonna be no DIY still. But we have new tag team champions as RK Bro defeats the Usos. We now head to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Still no Johnny or Tommaso. Still no DIY here on the card, and they will not be on the card once again at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We now fast forward to the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam, to see if DIY can make it on the card. Hopefully we can get them on the card here at SummerSlam. Ooh, we have Humberto and Angel against the Brawling Brutes. And that's the only tag match, so no Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. Oh, and following the Monday Night Raw following SummerSlam, we have DIY taking on the Usos in the opening match of Monday Night Raw. Can DIY get their first win as a tag team? And it goes into a rivalry. It is a rivalry. We go over to the next Monday Night Raw, and DIY is in the main event against the Usos. Can DIY pick up a win here? Jimmy Uso took the win against his opponent, aggravating Tommaso Ciampa to the point of attacking him from behind during his celebration. The winner easily saw the attack and instead sent his attacker to the outside with a counterattack, adding more embarrassment to the loss. Now we are here at the next Monday Night Raw, and once again DIY versus Usos in the main event. Let's see what happens here. T-Bar. Tommaso Ciampa attacked Jimmy Uso after the match by using a kendo stick. After the attacker has shown how far he wants to go this rivalry, fans are eager to see how his opponent will get even. Go home show before Extreme Rules at the PLE. Once again, DIY is in the main event against the Usos. Let's see what's gonna happen this time. And Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa pick up the win in the Go Home pay-per-view. And we are at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. I believe this rivalry is gonna blow off here at Extreme Rules, and it will. DIY is taking on the Usos for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Now, can DIY pick up this crucial win in this video? And we have new Raw Tag Team Champions as Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. DIY Do It Yourself are the new and first time Raw Tag Team Champions. We now head to the bottom of the Raw after Extreme Rules. Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, DIY taking on the Usos once again in a rematch. And looks like we're gonna have another rivalry. This rivalry is continuing. And we are now at Survivor Series War Games, and it is gonna be a rematch for the Raw Tag Team Championships between DIY and the Usos. Who will pick up this win? And DIY retain their championships. We're not at the Raw pay-per-view. DIY are still the Raw Tag Team Champions, but no DIY defending it on this card. So we will fast forward towards the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Will we see DIY defending their Raw Tag Team Championships here? Once again, no DIY. Becky Lynch is the first two-time Royal Rumble winner for the women's, and the favorite this year between her, Liv, and Bayley for this year's Royal Rumble. So kind of maybe foreshadowing? And Ludwig Kaiser also won the Royal Rumble. Now we simulate towards the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Will DIY be on this card this time? And right now we do not see them, as they will not be on the card. We are now officially on the road to WrestleMania, and we do have DIY versus the Usos once again. Who will pick up this victory? And the Usos beat DIY. Will they be getting a rematch potentially at WrestleMania? Getting over to the following WrestleMania, and DIY taking on the Street Profits here on Monday Night Raw. Can DIY pick up this important victory and the Street Profits win? So the DIY are losing back-to-back matches in 2 weeks. Maybe signaling the end of their reign. So now we are here at the Showcase of Immortals. Will DIY be on this card? Will they be able to retain their tag team championships? Looking so far, don't see DIY. Still don't see them on the card, and they do not make it to WrestleMania. which is surprising. So we're gonna go to Backlash because they didn't make it to Mania, so we're gonna go to WrestleMania Backlash and see if they make it onto that card. So we're here at Monday Night Raw, and they do take on the Dirty Dogs here in tag team action, and it looks like it's gonna be a rivalry. So we will be ending this with a rivalry at WrestleMania Backlash between the Dirty Dogs and DIY. Let's see what's happening in this rivalry. Dolph Ziggler picked up a win against Johnny Gargano. Despite the sportsmanlike display from the challenger, the winner looked insulted that his opponent wanted to shake his hand and refused in a display of disrespect. No doubt this act will rattle the loser's focus. Seeds of doubt possibly planted after tonight. Now we're on the following Monday Night Raw, and once again the rivalry continues to see what's going to be happening this time. And DIY picks up the win against the Dirty Dogs. And we are now headed to WrestleMania Backlash. Will they be on this card? And they will. So in their final match as tag team champions, can DIY pick up the victory against the Dirty Dogs here at WrestleMania Backlash? And they do retain their championships as Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. DIY once again prove that they are the champions to be, and DIY is a success here in the WWE. And if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure to hit that like button for your boy, hit the subscribe button, and make sure my other videos right over here.